When people say, steal like an artist, what do they really mean?
Ultimately, it comes down to taste. It comes down to trying to expose yourself to the best things that humans have done. I mean, Picasso had a saying, he said, good artists copy, great artists steal.
Now, in my last video, you told me that you liked my editing style. Thank you very much for that. In reality, that style is really a progression of the styles that I love. In every single form of art, from like Wes Anderson's films taking inspiration from Kubrick, or like Van Gogh taking inspiration from like the French Impressionist movement, we see some sort of give and take between inspiration and the inspired. But unfortunately, in my field of study, in magic and illusion design, that sort of relationship, that give and take, doesn't really exist. Let me tell you a story. There was this magic trick created by a magician named Wayne Houchin that went crazy viral.
Stuart Edge sets out on BYU campus to show the magic of kissing.
This magic kissing card trick video has like 9.6 million already.
Now, generally in stories like this, you will see the originator go, "No, stop stealing my shit." But this is a story about the magic community, so A, nothing's gonna make sense.
This is not a trick.
So I have a two, you're the queen.
You're just trying to kiss girl. What the heck is happening?
And B, there will be copycats.
So this is my version of the magic kissing card trick, Australia edition.
Here's the weird part. This is perfectly okay, according to the magic community. Nobody is talking about how the original intent of the trick wasn't to be a creepy little boy.
Just own it.
No one's talking about how additions to the trick were mostly performative.
Did you feel anything?
Yes, I did.
And no one is sure as shit talking about Wayne Houchin, the guy who came up with it. I'm really sad to say this, but magicians took steal like an artist and just disregarded the last part. This is not like a new incident by any means. Like, I got tired of sitting down and like watching this happen over and over again. So I decided to take a plunge. Let's look at a magic creator.
Watch the tic-tac.
That I don't like as much.
Oh, what's going on, beautiful people? Today is Tutorial Tuesday.
And try to study his style.
Now I'm going to teach you how that trick works that you've seen at the beginning of the video.
The way I would filmmakers. I'm about to blow your mind. I started simple. The goal was to try and understand Llyod's approach to the work. The thought was, okay, I want to understand how he came to this as a logical conclusion. What prompted this as a conscious decision? So I applied his logic with the limited resources that I had. This is how I kind of changed up Barnes's design, right? It needs more work. At this point, I realized that if I keep recreating Llyod's work, I'm not really learning anything new for myself. What I want to do with this is I essentially want to bring life to an idea I had when I was like 14, 15. It was at this point something truly magical happened. I started to make discoveries while following Barnes's process. Suddenly I was going down rabbit holes and like different ideas were forming out of nowhere. Maybe there's like a way to go. I felt so ashamed for talking shit about Llyod Barnes earlier. I was completely misjudging him as an artist. To me, stealing like an artist is less about stealing and more about understanding why other artists made the conscious choices that they did. Because in that process, not only do you learn more about the artists in question, what drives them, what their art is about, but it also teaches you new ways to use the tools that you already had access to. So in working like Barnes, I found a new skill in looking for those blind spots or those moments of natural misdirection that I could take advantage of. And so this one aspect that I used to completely dismiss beforehand, I think now needs to be celebrated. And that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't decided to steal like an artist. I stole this magic trick from someone with way more subscribers than me. You start by going whoop. Huh? Okay, but wait, hold on. That's not the end of the trick. This is why I actually stole it. Are you ready? Watch. 1, 2, 3. How cool is that?